Welcome to the SalveoRx Academy. Lesson 4.0 will teach you how to use the configuration wizard in SalveoRx. The first thing you'd have to do is run your SalveoRx. You can do this by selecting SalveoRx from the Start menu or by double-clicking the desktop shortcut. Shortly after doing that, the SalveoRx splash page will appear for a few seconds, after which the Register Now window will appear. Select the No, I already have a registration key and then click Next. Enter your registration key and click Next to proceed to the configuration wizard. The configuration wizard has in total 6 major steps where you can set the system information that you choose to be used by SalveoRx. Each step will require that you enter a set of information and will allow you to use the command options to navigate through the wizard from one step to the next. The back button will bring you to the previous step. The next button will bring you to the succeeding step. The Finish button will end the wizard. The Generate Preview button will display a preview window showing how your prescription will look like. The Cancel button will discontinue the configuration procedure. A Tips panel is available for each step. This will help you understand how a particular step works. Please note that Step 1 is a compulsory step. Once you're done filling up your information, you can choose to end the wizard by clicking Finish. Any missed out fields from any of the other steps can be filled up by using the My Profile module at any time you choose to do so. The first configuration step requires that you enter your personal details. This step includes your first name, last name, contact number, email address, username, and password. The title field is optional. You will, however, need to retype your password in the Confirm Password field. When you're done with the entries, click Next to proceed with the succeeding step, or Finish to end the wizard and start using SalveoRx. The second configuration step is for your license information. This step contains license enter fields and a license table. The fields include the license number, expiration date, and license type. To add a license, enter a license number, set its expiration date, select the license type, and then click Add Save License. SalveoRx will then display the license in the table. To edit a license, click a license record from the table. SalveoRx will then display its information in the entry fields. Update your entries and then click the Add Save License button. SalveoRx will then reflect the updates in the table. To remove a license, mark the checkbox of one or more licenses in the table and then click the Remove License button. SalveoRx will update the table and omit the selected license record or records from the list. You can repeat these steps and add, edit, or delete licenses from the table. When done, click Next to proceed with the succeeding step, or Finish to end the wizard and start using SalveoRx. The third configuration step is for your specialization information. This step includes an option to add a specialization based on the available drop-down list. To add a specialization, click the Specialization drop-down. Next, select your specialization from the list and then click Add Save Specialization. SalveoRx will then add this to the specialization table. To edit a specialization, click a specialization from the table. SalveoRx will display its information in the drop-down field. Update the specialization and then click Add Save Specialization. SalveoRx will update the specialization table. To remove a specialization, mark the checkbox of one or more specializations in the table and then click the Remove Specialization button. SalveoRx will then update the table and omit the selected specializations from the list. For the specialization preview text, enter the Terms and Specialization Preview field and then click the Generate Preview button. SalveoRx will then display the prescription preview with your entered specialization text below your name. When done, click Next to proceed with the succeeding step, or Finish to end the wizard and start using SalveoRx. The fourth configuration step is for your clinic listings. This step allows you to list all your clinic information. A maximum of 3 clinic listings can be reflected in your prescription pad. To add a clinic, click the Add Clinic button. SalveoRx will then display the Add Clinic window. This will contain entry fields for the clinic's name, address, schedule, point of contact, and contact details. The Display in Prescription checkbox will give you the option to show or not show any particular clinic in your prescription pad. Once done, click the Save button and SalveoRx will configure your clinic table. To edit a clinic, click a clinic from the table. SalveoRx will then display the Edit Clinic window. The entry fields will be populated with the name, address, schedule, point of contact, and contact details of the selected clinic. Make the necessary changes and then click the Save button. SalveoRx will update its info and reflect it in the clinic table. To remove a clinic, mark the checkbox of one or more clinics in the table and then click the Remove Clinic button. SalveoRx will then update the table and omit the selected clinic from the list. Once done, click Next to proceed with the succeeding step, or click Finish to end the wizard and start using SalveoRx. The fifth configuration step is for your prescription customization. This step allows you to customize your prescription pad by setting a logo for all your generated prescriptions. Simply click the Update Logo button and then select the image file of your logo. Please note that SalveoRx will only accommodate images in BMP, JPG, and GIF formats. Also, the image file size should not be larger than 2 megabytes. Once you've selected the image, it will be displayed in the preview box. You can also click on the Generate Preview button to see how it would appear in your prescription pad. Once done, click Next to proceed with a succeeding step, or click Finish to end the wizard and start using SalveoRx. The last configuration step involves the entry of additional information. This is where you can add your middle name, suffix, address, birth date, nationality, civil status, and sex. Once all entries have been made, click Finish to end the wizard and start using SalveoRx. When you click the Finish button, SalveoRx will prompt you of a successful configuration. You can click on the Here hyperlink to view the user's manual. Once done, click the OK button. SalveoRx will take about 15 to 20 seconds to store your configuration until it displays its main window. You can then start using SalveoRx. This concludes Lesson 4.0 of the SalveoRx Academy, how to use the configuration wizard in SalveoRx. Watch the other SalveoRx Academy videos to learn more about SalveoRx. SalveoRx is a product of Salus Healthcare Informatics Incorporated. This video is likewise a product of Salus Healthcare Informatics Incorporated. Closed captioning was provided by the Stag Business Solutions Group, Philippines.